Hello, my friends. How you doing? It is me, Lasty here, and welcome today to a brand new episode of FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 65. Hope you're all doing well. What day is it whilst you're watching this? It's Wednesday. Hey, once again, as I say every single Wednesday, you've made it to Hump Day. All you've got to do is get halfway through today, and then it's plain sailing down towards the weekend. So yeah, hope you're all having a good day. If you enjoyed today's video, hit me with a thumbs up. I'd absolutely love to see your support on the episodes. If we can get 3,000, maybe even 4,000 likes on this episode, that'd be brilliant. And subscribe if you're new. All right. So the squad of ours at the moment has one player missing. We listed up Ricardo Carvalho at the end of yesterday's episode because, well, I didn't rate him that much. We finished off our weekend league. I got my weekend league rewards. Is my desk a bit high? Hold on. Is that a bit better? Am I a little bit higher up now? Yeah, I think I should be. Anyway, sit, stand, desk flex. Anyway, I didn't think too much to Carvalho, so have listed him up. And, oh, by the way, I was having a little bit of a lag going on with my capture. So I missed the original part of the walkout. I noticed it was really choppy when he was walking out. But I got Neuer in the halftime pack from the first World Cup game. I know we're a few more games gone now, but yeah, that was what I got. I got a Neuer and an inform from the first World Cup match halftime SBC, and I don't think we've had one since, unless you guys know any different. So that was great, because that was like 50,000 coins plus from one little SBC, and we're going to make another decent amount of money during the episode from another pack that we get. I mean, that was mainly like the title and the thumbnail of this video is a World Cup hero, so we'll get to that, don't you worry. But currently sitting on 534,000 coins with, of course, a tradable Edison, Cancelo, and in form Theo Hernandez. So yeah, good couple 100,000 coins extra on top of that as well. If there's one really massive player that we can afford with 700,000 coins plus, please let me know who it is you'd like me to try out, and I will probably be fairly willing to do so, because you know me, I like to pick up new players on this game all the time. But anyway, we're going to speed run through the World Cup marquee matchups. Get that done, because I don't know if the packs are that great, but like I said, we do get a hero from one of them, so the packs for me were fairly great, I guess. But it was super simple to do. After I'd got my rewards, I had enough players in the club to get all of this sort of stuff done. So, yeah, easy does it. Mixed players pack, not the greatest thing to start off with, and it is going to just be a silver. I couldn't even tell you who this was going to be. Ericsson. Isn't he Danish? Anyway, wrong Ericsson. But yeah, what's the next pack up then? It's just from another little objective that I'd done. Another World Cup 3-pack. Another few players to add on to the list. Another Perisic. I think I've got this guy about 5 times. It's crazy. 384s in that pack though, not bad. Another World Cup, and it's going to be a walkout one. It's going to be Croatians, CDM. It's going to be Brozovic. I mean, we've already got Modric, I think, so yeah, it's better than getting a Modric, really, because we would have just had to discard him. Next pack, though, from marquee matchups is going to be lights up. We're going to get German goalkeeper. It's just an 83. It's Baumann. We've had him a few times as well, and obviously each one of these packs is going to give us 1 or sometimes 2 or multiple World Cup red picks as well, so decent. Small prime goal players pack then is going to be lights up again. What's it going to be? An 84 Joel Matip. All right, we'll take it again. You know, I'll find a use for him in an SBC. 84 and 283s in that one. And an Alario red World Cup player. Time for a Prime Electrum then. And we see a World Cup hero. And I'm like, oh my God, who's it going to be? And it turns out it's Timmy Cahill. Yeah, it could have been a lot better, and it couldn't have been much worse, I guess, because I mean, he was about 50k, just over 50,000 coins, but I was still buzzing to get a tradable World Cup hero just from marquee matchups. I'll take that all day long. Now, if he was in, let's say, the Premier League rather than the MLS. At this point, he would have been a much more valuable card, I'm sure, but with the MLS, it makes him a little bit more difficult to for people to get any chemistry off of him. I know he would get full chem in the right position, but also I think it was just worth selling him on. We've got crazy midfielders and stuff in our squad, haven't we? And I don't really see him as an out-and-out striker on this game, despite his card position. So yeah, we get a World Cup hero from marquee matchups. You can't complain with that. And let me know if you guys have had any World Cup hero pack luck throughout, well, since their cycle, since they've been out in game, whether it be from your guaranteed one that you got for pre-order in the game at a specific time, or if you've had any from like your 84 times 20s and stuff. I know we've now packed 3, right? So we packed Alawairan from my guaranteed, which is brilliant, absolutely amazing player in this game, despite my initial reaction being, oh no, I can't believe I was like that. And then we got Freddie Ljungberg in our 84 times 20, and he's been very good as well. And then we sold the tradable one that we got in Tim Cahill. So let me know if you've had any more than 3, like what I've had on the RTG. And if you have, I want to know if you're a FIFA point spender or a fellow RTGer, because, yeah, I mean, fair enough. If you spend, like, 100,000 FIFA points, I would expect you to get more World Cup heroes than me. So don't cheat. Just let me know if you're a money spender or not. So we're up to 580,000 now, with a few good tradable players in the club as well. It's looking pretty good. And I realised I was about to go out and buy Van Dijk, but his price has come down a fair bit lately, because I think people are saying there's a bit of a pace split now, or it always has had that, but with Lengthy no longer being like the super meta, maybe he's not as good as he once was. I really like this hero VIP area, by the way. We're gonna add that one on. Absolutely, we are. We get small Prime Gold Players pack from level number 14. There's just like loads of different packs and loads of different like menu content stuff that I've managed to get done for you today. Because in the background of the stuff I'm not showing you was essentially just me playing a load of squad battles to get like Aaron Ramsey unlocked, to get a couple more World Cup swaps tokens, all sorts. But as you can see there, the World Cup Heroes Assemble VIP area, Bateson sits absolutely perfectly amongst those lot, right? Yeah, I mean, I once saw him flick a ball over Robert Pires's head, so absolutely a hero, and deservedly sat alongside the World Cup heroes, of course. Anyway, we get a token here for... Well, there was a couple of like easy tokens in squad battles and a couple of ones where you need to play multiple batches of games. So I was grinding through that stuff. I got the easy parts done, which was like Mexican goal scorers and USA crossing the ball, getting assists. And then you also need to play with Brazilians for 6 wins, I think. And then Argentinians for 8 games. So as we were doing that, I was accumulating a hell of a lot of XP, and that kept taking me up the levels. So we reached level 15, and my good friend, EA community manager Kyle Riley, host of Top Bins, would never speak to me again if I didn't take his favourite club's player there. So I had to choose the Celtic player in Carter Vickers as level 15, but probably would have picked him anyway because he actually looks like a fairly good player. And I don't know when I'll get use out of him, but I'm sure at some point I will. I could have chosen that Ajax guy because we've got quite a lot of Eredivisie players. But then again, we've got quite a lot of Eredivisie players, so do I really need to choose an Ajax player? So we went with Carter Vickers. We get a Leao in the World Cup red version. I have a much better version of him in my squad already, of course. That 87 player of the month. Absolute beast, absolute unit of a man. And scored a load of goals for me this weekend. So, what are we? We're over halfway through the video now, and I think the play is for me to just carry on doing SBCs, carry on doing squad battles. Here's the World Cup France Challenge, which I think offered out a Prime Goal Players pack? No. What does it give us again? Here we go. It was showing me in a second. Hello. Yeah, it was a Prime Gold Players pack. Untradeable, of course. But from this one, can we get anything good? Lights. French centre-back from Bayern Munich. It's 84. Lucas Hernandez. I remember using him at the start of the game, and he was quality. I actually really liked him at the start of the game. We do get another 84 in Diaby in there, and then a couple of higher-rated red duplicates there. We take Trippier, and his fellow English right-back, Kyle Walker, we pack in red version. I know he's an expensive player like the regular gold card, and he'll be exactly the same, but he's a little bit less easy to link, so yeah. Probably maybe just gets a spot on the bench or something. I don't know. Either way, we get a walkout from my Prime Gold Players pack. Nope, Prime Gaming pack. And it's Dybala, 86 rated Dybala. For a moment there, I thought, oh, I might get a Messi from my Prime Gaming pack. That would have been pretty cool. But unfortunately not. A lone Haaland for 15 games. Well, you know what? Considering I don't necessarily use Haaland anymore, that could mean that the one that's in my club already could be fodder. We could put that into an SBC. I'm still sort of half tempted by Ribery. And then I'm sure I'll get tempted by other sort of like World Cup hero packs and whatnot. So, yeah, maybe just trying to accumulate fodder is a good thing for me right now. There are loads of player picks here from the Prime Gaming pack. And this is, for any of you that don't know, I'm sure most of you do by now, any of you that have Amazon Prime, which I'd say a lot of us do nowadays, right? Next day delivery and Prime Video and all of that stuff. Well, you get one a month. You get one for being a Prime Gaming member. And if you link your EA account with your Twitch account or whatever, you can get a free subscription to someone every month. And also it gets you like one free FIFA pack, which is pretty cool. You know, we've got a free walkout out of it and a free bunch of other players. So cannot complain with that for paying whatever we pay for Amazon Prime. Not sponsored, but, you know, it's a very useful service, isn't it? For people like me that spend loads of money on stupid stuff on Amazon. Anyway, we get a World Cup walkout player. It's going to be Frankie de Jong. Another player I'd quite like to try, actually. And here's Path to Glory card. Looks pretty phenomenal, and obviously has a very good chance of getting some nice upgrades after they beat... Who did they beat? They beat Senegal in their first game. And then I've got a bunch of these 80-plus doubles. The double upgrades. So basically, the upgrade packs for this week are 80-plus doubles. We got an 85 in the first one. Doesn't look like lights in the second one. That's a Berghaus, right? Yeah, all right, fair enough. They can't all be winners, ladies and gentlemen. But... hopefully this next one will be pretty good. Well, it's boards. It's Koke. All right, it's 83. I do get a walkout somewhere along the lines in this. Is it in this next one here? It isn't. This is going to be lights up again. It's going to be Thomas Partey. That's an 84 overall. So they've not been tragic for me. I think this next one has to be my walkout, right? Yes, it is. And it's going to be Costa Rica. And that is, of course, Keylor Navas from PSG. I already have a better PSG goalkeeper in red Donnarumma, so I'll absolutely take that for fodder reasons. That'll be great. I'll make use of that, and we'll stick him into an SBC, whatever that SBC may be. We'll find out over the next few days, decide what I want to do with the fodder that I've accumulated over the last few episodes. So we get a bad pack there in Ortega. It's a double 80 pack right there, but oh well. I decided to send some of the fodder into the 86 plus Team of the Week upgrade. It seemed like a pretty good value pack, and I wanted a chance of getting an Mbappe or Neymar. I get Toni Kroos, and it's not the newest one. It's the 89 Toni Kroos from his first inform. So I've had this guy in red, haven't I? I mean, it's brilliant fodder. If we need an 89, if you need an inform and we've got high rating requirement, I've got the perfect player for that SBC. No doubt about it. That will work just perfectly. So we're coming towards the end of the episode now. I think I've cut out a few little packs that didn't quite go so well, or basically I sat there at this point and knew I had enough content for the vid, but was still playing a little bit of squad battles here and there. So I've got 3 out of the 4 squad battles tokens, and then of course, not last night but the night before for you lot, the online swaps were released. So I can get another 8 tokens as well. That would take me up to 14 if I could get all of them. And then we would just need 6 more to get what I would like, which is the 84 times 20. 3 of them. 3 of them for 20 tokens. I'll certainly be doing that because I love a bit of fodder me. But yeah, anyway, we randomly unlocked Aaron Ramsey. Well, I realized that I was sort of unlocking him whilst doing some of the World Cup swap stuff. So got him done. It's another 86. Wales got a draw, so who knows what's going to happen with them in the World Cup. If he can get upgrades, great. If not, it's 86 rated fodder, isn't it? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of the episode. Do me a favor. We've done so much here today. Do me a favor and smash the thumbs up button. That'd be great. And subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Those links are down below. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. I'll be back again tomorrow, where it will be Rivals Rewards Day, and I'm yet to play any Rivals this week, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Anyway, we'll figure it out, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.